Hi, this is Matt from tracymatt.co.uk, and inside this pretty large box I have the HP Compact 2133 Mini Note, which is the HP's latest small laptop PC. On top here we have instructions and warranty cards, user guide on CD, some other bits and pieces there. We have the Mini Note itself. Let's just unpack. Mini Note itself, which we'll look at in more detail in a moment, and we can move this other stuff out of the way. On the bottom we have another box which contains mains cable and charger, and would also be the battery there, but that has been pre-installed in the device. So let's have a look at it in a bit more detail. On the front here we have the power switch. On the side, headphone socket, microphone socket, USB socket and VGA connector. Nothing across the back itself. On the other side we have one of those Kingston locks, place where the mains cable plugs in, Ethernet connector and another USB connector. There's also a cover over an SD card slot and a cover over the PC card or PCMCI connector. On the front, on the other side here, we have a switch for the wireless LAN to turn the wireless LAN on and off. And on the bottom, you have battery release. So the battery pre-installed, not a very large battery, quite lightweight in itself. Let's pop that back in. This is the Linux version of the Mini Note. Look inside. I have quite a reasonable sized screen, which is just a shade under 9 inches. There's a built-in forward-facing VGA camera. The screen itself is extremely shiny, as you can see there with the amount of reflection got on that, which could be a problem. I know some people dislike that, some people like it, but if you're a person that travels on a train, that can be a bit of a problem. I myself know that obviously screens can be a bit of a pain when you're travelling and the light comes in. Speakers either side, nice large keyboard, which nice tactile response, and the keys are nice and evenly spaced also, which makes it a lot easier to touch type. Under that we have a trackpad with mouse buttons on either side, and the whole thing is, I say, pretty neat. Now the Mini Note competes probably directly against something such as the Asus EPC, and if we do a comparison, then EPC is that little bit smaller in terms of width, thickness, and pretty much front to back size there, almost identical. EPC is quite a lot lighter, but that again is going to be reflected in the specification of the HP. If we just run down the spec, as I say, this one has Linux, but there is an XP version available. This particular model has a 120 gig hard drive built in. Compare that to my Asus EPC that has only 4 gig of built-in flash storage. The HP Mini Note has 1 gig of RAM, has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and that 9-inch display is a WXG display, which is actually 1280 by 768, so a very useful resolution, especially for viewing web pages and everything else, where fortunately the EPC, certainly the older 7-inch model, is a little bit limiting on its screen. All in all, this is a nice compact laptop, certainly one that you could probably carry in your hand. Unfortunately it doesn't come with a case supplied, the EPC does. It might be a little bit difficult to actually get a case other than an HP case, which I like to be expensive. Let's say quite lightweight, could easily carry this around. It's certainly not going to add much to the weight of a rucksack. It's just around about 1 kilo. Again, nice design, nice quality, and the quality you would expect from HP Compact in actual fact. I'm going to be reviewing this over the next couple of days, and I'm going to be online with a review pretty soon.